Louisiana Beer Reviews Special Edition. Big Juicy Beer Hug Revisited, 9.9% alcohol. Bought this at Circle K. Full of sunshine and tropical sweetness. Okay. It's a cold morning here in the winter 2025. The sun is bright over there, though, thankfully, so that's making it tolerable for me to have short sleeves. Born in Chicago, 1988. Well, not this. This was born in 2024. Goose Island Beer Company. Somebody made a comment on my YouTube channel, and it was a very interesting comment. He said, these stovepipe 9 to 10% IPAs are the modern day malt liquors, high gravity malt liquors. And that's who they're appealing to, he said, because the price is low and it gives them what they want, that high alcohol. I said, that's a good point. You get something with more flavor, maybe not any really better quality, but more flavor. And that, because the lager, you get a regular lager with no flavoring added, it's not going to mask, you get a Hurricane High Gravity, you can get the full beer taste, which could be a little harsh. You say, yeah, flavoring. Yeah, read the back here, or listen to what I say here. Imperial India Pale Ale with natural flavors. So this is literally a flavored malt beverage. Contains wheat, and they use Idaho 7 hops. 9.9% alcohol, like I said. They don't give a serving size that I can see here, so I guess a serving is this whole can. They also don't talk about the calories. All right, got a good date. It's pretty fresh. Best by date is months away. Months away. So this beer might have been canned in the last couple of weeks. I think the price was $2.99 for this can, or $2.79, something like that. Not bad for a mass production craft style beer. Medium white head. With the sun shining through it, it's a yellow, brilliant yellow orange. With the sun shining at it, it's more just like a golden orange. Okay. I'm trying to keep my hands from shaking in the cold. It'll warm up a little bit today, and I can mow the lawn, cut the grass, as we say. Mostly just, it's rye grass that's growing up. It likes the cold weather. The regular grass is not turned brown yet, but it's not growing. But the clovers in the front, those clovers, they're taking over, and they're very resilient. You can get to below freezing, they'd just be the next day green as anything, not even bothered by the cold. Same thing with that azalea bush. Cold as it gets, doesn't care, doesn't turn brown. Okay, but you got to get those clovers down because they can be very difficult to mow when they get too thick, and they get pretty thick. Smells juicy. Now, what are the natural flavors added? This I do not know. Could it be lemon extract? Let me see if I can figure it out. So the aroma, you get some white bread crust. Juice, maybe like orange, and even coconut. So could they add a little coconut extract and orange extract? It's possible. I know I can go to a local store right here and get McCormick orange extract and coconut extract, natural, in a little vial. A company like this, they might buy a train load of it and get it much cheaper per ounce than at the retail price, obviously. Okay. So it doesn't say it contains juice, so we know it's not juice, but it could, like I say, most likely an extract, which would be considered a natural flavor. Because it comes from nature. Mild breadiness, Yeah, you do. I do pick up a little bit of that orange flavoring and maybe coconut, just a touch. I could be wrong, of course, but that's what it tastes like to me. Kind of reminds me of an Orange Julius in some ways. In some ways, Orange Julius was bought by Dairy Queen, though. So apparently, the Orange Julius on United States Highway 61 southbound toward New Orleans, that Dairy Queen has Orange Julius there. They used to have a kiosk at the mall. Yeah, when I was little, you could get them. Yeah, what was the Orange Julius? Egg whites added to the orange juice and the orange, cocktail. Sort of like a early Sunny Delight type of thing with egg white added to it. Would make it frothy. This contains no eggs, but it has the wheat to soften it. Now, I think the wheat helps make it cloudy, like they want it to be. And they say the hazies contain wheat and oats, generally. Wheat and oats. This is not claiming to be a hazy. It's claiming to be a juicy, but it is hazy. I mean, it's translucent. The light can shine through it, but it's not transparent. You cannot see through it at all. At all. The body. Yes, I would call it heavy bodied. It's a heavy beer. It's almost has like a cereal aspect, like a cold breakfast cereal. Not that heavy, but it is a multi-grain, at least a duo grain. We have malted barley and wheat. So it's a duo grain and one hop, Idaho 7. The IBUs seem low. They're not disclosed on the website or the can. I would say 2 out of 5 hop cones, about the same level as bitterness that you would encounter with Milwaukee's Best Light. Put that in perspective. Sweetness is high. So, 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. I really believe it. And it's a mostly dry finish. So 60-40, 60% dry, but there's 40% sweetness there. So, whatever we think of flavor malt beverages, it doesn't really matter because they're popular with the public. Abita has their Alpha Gator, which is now up to 9%, comes in the same type can, 19.2 ounce stovepipe. It says ale with natural flavors on the can. Well, I mean, I could just name. Then there's some that go full bore sugar, at the Steel Reserve Alloy series with sugar added, but it's only 8%. They had a 10% version, but they dropped it. Two 10% versions, but they were dropped. Excuse my nose. There was even the MXD at one time mixed. There were flavor malt beverages made from Mark Anthony Group, concocted to taste like cocktails, like margarita, strawberry daiquiri, stuff like that. I think those faded away. Those were knockout beers, 12%, but they didn't come in stovepipes. They came in the 16 ounce. Still, you drink one of those, it was like woof. But yeah, I mean, they're still around. Well, there's still Pirate Water. Pirate Water's still around. That's 12%, right? Or is it 10? 10 or 12? 10. Flavored malt beverages. Walmart sells those in the pints. Don't know if they come in stovepipes or double size 24 ounce. But the Pirate Water will definitely do the trick, so to speak. Not that I want to turn that trick, I don't want to be part of that, but they make different flavors, artificial. They don't claim natural. They'll tell you right on the can, natural and artificial. That's from our friends at Fusion Projects, owners of Four Locos, so you see the quality level there. But at least it's real sugar in those instead of sucralose, or aspartame, or artificial sweetener, which is horrendously horrible to me. Horrendously horrible. Four Loko decided to go with the artificial sweetener, and I decided to never drink them again. I never drank them anyway. I just would do reviews. Um, Beer Advocate says this is good, 83. You know, it's 8.3 out of 10, 83. It's good. Rate beer, they don't like it too much. But I guess that's going to be a non-talking point at this point now, right? Unless somebody rescues rate beer, like somebody did Big Lots. It was supposed to go out of business and they got bought. And the parent company, the new parent company said, yeah, we'll keep probably about 200 stores open. They have 400. Don't know if the store here will last. Or in Metairie. I never go there anyway except to buy those oddball pure sugar soft drinks like Crush Grape Pure Sugar. Couldn't find the orange. They had it before and I didn't buy it and it's gone and I missed the boat on that. Untapped, they're saying the same thing, like it's good, like 71 on Untapped, which would be 81 on Beer Advocate. Sort of good. I agree, it's sort of good. It's got more good than bad, certainly. Goose Island, they generally have a good quality level. They're bringing back honkers some places. There's Sophie and Matilda. I didn't care for those. One of them I had. It was a little too funky monkey, but they're very well made. But the Beer Hug series is feeding into the current market of Sweet Tooth, and I guess it's winning. Been on the market now 4 years. Goose Island IPA, I prefer that, more traditional English style IPA without the flavoring and the super strength. 5.9 is plenty strong. That would be my preference personally. I think that's most excellent. Goose Island Bourbon County brand stout, yeah, it always, on a bad year like 2024, it'll be a 97. On a good year, it'll be 9.9 to 10 out of 10 or higher. So yeah, it's a solid company owned by a bigger company, but it's a solid Chicago company. I guess I'm glad I repurchased it. Would I recommend it? Well, for $2.79 a can or up to $2.99 for this big can, I'd recommend it for that. I wouldn't make a habit of running out and buying it. I can get these in, they don't make bottles of Goose Island Hug series, but I can go to Winn-Dixie or Walmart. I can get the big juicy, the tropical beer hug. I can get the hazy beer hug, all kind of varieties. They're all about the same, you know. The ABV differs. Some of them are low end ABV, like only 6.7, but and then up to 9.9. But not my favorite type of thing. Seem to be selling well. Winn-Dixie and Walmart wouldn't have them chock-a-block on the shelf if they were slow sellers. Don't believe that. They would get rid of it. Rolling Rock gone from this whole parish. Why? Probably wasn't selling. But these things are in the stove. Like I said, Walmart and Winn-Dixie at least. So it's a personal thing. If you think you would like a sweet so-called IPA, when I started drinking IPAs, they didn't taste like sugar, confectionery, grain-based things, but yeah, I'd give it a 8.4 out of 10. It's good. You say, is that a good beer, a good ale, good flavor malt beverage? It's good. The company's going to claim this is not a flavor malt beverage. You thinking of Cayman Jack. You thinking of MXD. You're thinking of Steel Reserve Alloy Series. or the Ritas, formerly Bud Light Lime-A-Rita. The Ritas, that's what you're thinking about. We're not a flavor malt beverage. You need to learn over there in Louisiana. And I would say, yeah, but the can says India Pale Ale with natural flavors, and an India Pale Ale is a type of malt beverage, so it has flavoring, so therefore, logically, it would fit. But anyway, that's another discussion. So, Laissez-les Bon Temps Relais, a good product anyway, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Chicago, Illinois, and I would like to do that. I've been there before, but I've never taken a Goose Island brewery tour.